Om Maham Vadra Guru Padme Siddhi Hum. Greetings, Prime Legion 144 of the Alchemy of Universal Light. Happy Father's Day to all our divine masculine brothors of the light that are our protectors and guardians of our families of the new earth. We are all conduits for the Holy Spirit, which is the universal life force, the flow of the breath of Mother, Father, God, from the Bai Hui of the uppermost Sushumna Nadi down to the Hoi Yin at the base of the spine. The heavenly energy flows through the central channel, down and up the spine, and around the physical vessel, creating a toroidal field of pure electromagnetic potential. We are feeling the intense fires of ascension as the Kundalini rises to the crown to form the hood, the halo above the head, the holy peak of Tian Shan, heavenly mountain. The celestials are with us now. The right and left-hand path merge together in the center to create the middle path. The red and the blue come together to forge the purple way, the path of healing and transformation. The energetics continue to pump into this realm from on high, raising the resonance for this coming, most powerful solstice gateway on Tuesday the 18th. As the frequencies rise, we are raised in her image. I am the 13. We are on the threshold of a full compression breakthrough as we bring our awareness fully into the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, our great central sun, 0 point. The white flame within every living heart is being blazed in the fires of the Great Spirit. Nothing can stop the Great Awakening. Ascension is our destiny, and heaven upon earth is our birthright. We must believe to perceive. In a flash, all changes in the quanta of the space-time continuum. Time is of the essence, and this is eternity. Within the paradox, we step into our oneness with all life and free all sentient beings from all cycles of suffering. The greatest question one can ask is, have I suffered enough? Until then, the game goes on and on. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today, again from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 15 degrees, 26 minutes Pisces. The sun is at 28 degrees, 45 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 29 degrees Gemini. The first mockingbird of spring sings from the treetop. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 16 degrees Pisces. In a quiet moment, a creative individual experiences the flow of inspiration. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Sending my utmost love to all and blessings for ease and grace, as all unfolds in divine alignment for the highest good of all. We continue experiencing the effects of a series of cosmic light influxes and significant planetary alignments leading into solstice. So be easy with all that arises in your experience. Your heart and peace within is your place of rest, assimilation and integration. You are held. You are so very loved. All is truly well. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. There is nothing more important or beautiful than we coming into full alignment and conscious connection with the fullness of our divine being, our beloved divine presence within. That is the life we are headed into. We embrace it now and begin to communicate often, daily even, with our own divine selves. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright, wildly intense incoming energies. We will continue to be blasted with these energies over June, taking us higher and higher, brighter and brighter. Hydration, slowing down the body and mind, deep breathing, resting and relaxing, connecting with nature and sunshine, and allowing energies to flow through you will lead you to much expansion, deeper clarity, and will allow all to flow with greater grace and ease. Validate within if limiting external distractions and pulling away from social media is in your highest good at this time. If you are feeling overwhelmed, slow down, pamper you, and take time to process and integrate these energies. Freedom, truth, abundance, bliss codes are bathing the planet, and much incoming clarity, renew, mission, direction. Be still and know. Much love, we got this shift. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers, we are opening the divine eastern gates. The opening of these gates energetically enhances the worldwide unity and alignment with the Ascension. The divine white dragon energetics becomes more enhanced to play its role in the Ascension and moving humanity forward in this direct respect. The divine western gates were opened several linear years ago. Love and Light, Rick Jewers. And from Emmanuelle Prayers, the Solstice portal is already open. Be prepared to receive and align with the new frequencies that are coming in. I have never seen or felt an opening this big. Frequencies have been pouring in since yesterday and will be at their strongest on Tuesday. This is the message I just received from the Arcturians. The time has come for those who are ready. Many souls will begin their ascension by anchoring their fifth-dimensional higher self into this physical body. Focus on your own process, spend time in nature, meditate, and continue to anchor the higher frequencies here by infusing love into everything you do. We stand with you, and it is with immense joy that you observe humanity as it remembers its divine heritage. Have a nice day, Emmanuelle. In short, the perfect days until our summer solstice, to pass from the body of personality to the body of being, in order to contribute effectively to the grounding of our multidimensionality, peace, love, and serenity to all valiant seeds of infinity, and this in spite of any obstacles that may be crossed. Namaste. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Amara Atlantis. The Atlantean High Council and Archangel Metatron are speaking very clearly of how they wish me to pass information on the great kingdom of Atlantis and the Mer people to our world. We Mer have always been with you. We love you and serve as your sisters and brothers. Many of you hearing this have reincarnated from the sea to human form to act as conduits to the human world and healing of Gaia. I am assigned the mission of bringing the remembrance, teachings, and activations to raise Atlantis to its original glory and course correct the concept of the spiral of the fall. I am a bridge between worlds and reunions of the Atlantean, Lemurian civilizations. We are deep in the throes of healing timelines and rewriting our rightful place as masters of our destinies. Many of you are actively working with the crystal grids, healing rays and portals that connect the frequency existing as Atlantis. You are bridging interdimensional gaps to this earth plane as we shift timelines and realities and outcomes. Thank you. You are needed. It is a very exciting time to be collectively collaborating and offering our co-creations with Spirit and with the beings of the Mer world, who celebrate your courage and hearts. Oceans of Aloha. Amara Atlantis, Star of the Sea, from AmaraAtlantis.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Marco Loper. All the bones are under recalibration. With this strong solar wind, you can literally feel molecular changes in different parts of the physical body. These are preparing the cells to integrate more light thanks to the spiritual body connected with the emotional body, being affected by the particles coming from the great central sun. When Gaia's magnetic field becomes weak, solar radiation becomes stronger, and those who have done the inner work of spiritual purification are affected. Please keep in mind that there is nothing to fear here. I have read scientific articles that spread fear about the disappearance of a Neanderthal, which could have happened, in their view, due to the inversion of a magnetic pole and temporary collapse of a field. I want to strongly emphasize that fear is used to control the frequency in every disaster in a movie or scenario. Look at the moment in the news and it will seem like a fake circus, trying to influence the collective consciousness by spreading fear, delusion, and hopelessness for humanity. The collapse of the magnetic field is an evolutionary step in the ascension process. It is something that can be considered a shock event, a catalyst for ages that change, just like the seasons. Strange weather conditions are the result of geomagnetic changes. More clouds are formed during solar exposure, with minimal protection from the magnetic field. You can see things with the sun, volcano eruptions, tornadoes, earthquakes. It's just Gaia going through a process of cleansing, just as you do with your body, cleansing every day. When the dense layers of negatively charged particles leave your aura, the Earth travels in the direction of the grid of planetary vibration from all the pain and suffering that has accumulated over the last 1,000 years. Focus your attention on the cleansing process. The more you tune into the healing frequency, the faster it will be. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, Diamond Light Codes. Know your role is multifaceted, like an ancient diamond created over millions of years. For your light form is infinite. You reflect infinite rays of light, interconnected to many light realms, as you flow in a crucible of light. Your role now is to seek a higher clarification of your true light, the complexity of you, for the thousands of lives, light initiations leading you to this moment of ancient light awakening, to feel the great wisdom of you, the rays of light that are you. I am shown the sun, the central light of our world, to realize your light rays are just as important, reaching the far corners of the universe. For the gamma rays you emit, the light is awakening many and far places. It is a complex light source, a light combination of you. Understand the grand awakening is reaching you as you awaken to the mass consciousness of you. For the complexities of us is limitless, free, awakening in light, sending waves of cosmic love. For the light within is shining brightly. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding Creator Source. The current setting is spirit, but not like the one yesterday. This version is pure light straightforwardly and electrically. This is a completely new setting. Even though the names are familiar, it is indicative of the major timelines we have shifted. A tough timeline shift has everyone feeling through everything all over again. This situation is a drastic reset, and things should feel different. Do not let the familiar landscape fool you. Metatron is in position, and as mentioned, this means all systems go. We will be moving forward in a multitude of ways. The year is about to suddenly disappear and then reappear. If we wish to elaborate further on this, we must keep in mind that time is perceptive, and we will get lost in the cognition of another measurement of time, even if it is only on a subconscious level. Legion and 5D News. There is an event on the Lebanon-Syrian border that appears on many of the upcoming timelines. This event ranges from a divine moment of miraculous awe to tragedy. The circumstances of this event do not necessarily coincide with the tempo of the timeline attached. but it is a marker of dynamic global change. The spiritual battle has reached the earth, and not in a conflicting sort of way. The energy that triumphed will now be a significant driving force in the changes ahead of humanity. You may feel like a stranger in your body as the cosmic energies that shift our essence keep coming in from the sun. This gradual process has passed the Ascension symptoms phase and has progressed to Ascension, adjusting. Portals seem to be popping up by the gifted ones' bedsides. We will deal with this in assignments, but it would be wise to keep your room clean from these unwanted guests. Emotional and physical trauma from the past will be coming up to heal. Energies and entities are everywhere. It's a wild reality at the moment. We are almost at the point where a human's best communication will be nonverbal. Tools and assignments are in the link in the description below from archangelicalendar.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are heading into a very healing and nourishing passage. We are almost immersed in Cancerian energies, as the sun will soon move into this water and cardinal sign, a sign that represents the mother, the natural caretaker, and home, our sense of belonging, an archetype that if we go deeper into it, will also help us understand what is behind its universal meaning, as Cancer represents as well our fourth chakra, or heart one, and hence fourth orb within our 12D template, astral body and dimension. For as multidimensional beings, everything is connected to something else within the universe, a connection that is meant to remind us that when we heal an aspect of us in the micro, we too do the same in the macro and other parallel aspects of us. As we grow and evolve, we see that everything within creation is one, and everything is linked to all that is, finding the same structure, the one that we have to deeply know if we desire to heal hidden patterns that keep us wounded and that impede us to embrace our divine potential. It is with Cancer that we have the opportunity to dive deep into our subconscious, remembering all that our conscious mind hides to protect us, and bring all to the surface, so we can acknowledge where the pain resides in our fourth body and dissolve it. Cancer is one of the most intuitive signs of all the zodiac that lives in the realms of emotions and a higher form of love, the feminine aspect of us that gives birth, heals, and nurtures everything it touches. Cancerian energies help us to embrace our inner caretaker, becoming aware of what we need to shift if we desire to live free of pain, something that occurs when we understand and heal duality and begin to bring balance to our heart center. Many times due to painful, deep-buried experiences or genetic inherited patterns, we choose certain addictions to help evade the pain. This is a time when the energies are going to help us deal with what we are not yet accepting, coming back to love, to who we are, so we can embrace all and transmute it as the only way for us to heal our shadow self. A passage to treat our emotional body and heart, moving into a more confident and nurturing space. For it is not easy to deal with our wounded heart, as well as with all the genetic baggage that we carry within, and that we are finally healing through DNA rehabilitation. It is in us to begin the process of conscious healing. We have the power, the love, and the strength required for us to heal and step out from pain and hopelessness. It is up to us to have the intention and will to be able to visit our shadows, embrace them, and begin to remember the light aspect of who we are, that embraces all as equal and that can lead us to retrieve our freedom and sovereignty. Within infinite love, Natalia Alba, starseedsoul.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Thomas Solkowitz. What a powerful coming next 10 days we have coming up, leading into the next Cancer new moon. Over the next few days, we can expect massive changes in the empowerment of our inner feminine as Venus finishes a series of 3 major aspects in her home sign of Venus, with a conjunction with the 7 sisters of the Pleiades, trine to Pluto before moving into social and communicative Gemini. This Pleiadian point has been super active lately with recent eclipses and the nodes. We have been learning how to deeply embody levels of self-love and self-worth before yet unseen. Now we will begin to bring it more into social environments. I have seen many with Pleiadian reptilian split backgrounds coming to me for assistance of learning how to love, resolve, and forgive these opposed splits and shadows within over these portals. As these aspects integrate, we also have the upcoming solstice on the 21st, with the highest point of light available to us for the year, that will lead us towards the Lion's Gate portal starting around Interdependence Day here in the States and other countries. From there, Mars in his home sign of Aries will sextile Saturn retrograde, an ancient ruled Aquarius, giving solid support and grounding for taking new actions, fueled by a then wiser inner masculine. Finally, this new moon will be squaring Jupiter in Aries, giving us a massive push and blessing to connect deeply with the new identity that we have been growing this year, and an opportunity to align with the comfort of our inner bliss and still point of our sovereign source, even amidst the possible surroundings of chaos and the old world collapsing. That being said, Cancer is about identity. This is a prime opportunity to clean, clear, and realign those aspects of yourself that just don't serve your new story and the new world you are building, along with anchoring the updates of your highest and best. Bless Michael from interstellar.net. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Gemini, quincunx Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Venus in Taurus, sextile Neptune in Pisces. The solar connection to Pluto is like an intense itch that we can't scratch. Unconsciously, there may be a feeling of damned if I do, damned if I don't. Choices seem limited or forced. Fears prickle as we attempt to rationalize. Perhaps there's something that we're hiding from, a niggling truth that requires recognition. Perhaps it's just that there are some things that are out of our control. Thankfully, Venus and Neptune swoop in like a pair of doves, a message from the heavens that reminds us that we are loved and that we can transmute these material matters into something rich and precious. As artists, whilst we may not be able to change the basic structure or reshape life's canvas, we can choose to paint our own picture in our own style in our own time. We can choose to love and be loved. We can choose acceptance, kindness, empathy, peace. We are spirit incarnate, dancing on the earth. Move to your favorite tune. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 32, Yellow Rhythmic Human. The number 6 is called rhythmic, and its keywords are organize, equality, and balance. Get into a rhythm today and organize yourself. Sometimes you have to take care of business. We need to address balance in our lives to make sure we are grounded, and not always in our busy minds so much. If you want to think straight, sort out your personal space and your workspace, and you'll find energy will flow better in those environments. It's easier to balance our minds when our lives are organized. The number 6 also represents equality, and when we rebalance ourselves every 13 days, this process equalizes our energy. Imagine your brain has knobs, levers, and buttons. We need to recalibrate ourselves regularly to keep ourselves in check. Today is Yellow Human, which represents wisdom, influence, and free will. Obviously, today is about organizing the human. These days are always full of intuitive flashes. When insights seem to pop in your head out of nowhere, humans are channels, vessels designed to receive communication from spirit, and this wisdom is given freely to us, but we can use our free will to decide what to do with the insights we receive. Since organization is the rhythm for the day, this suggests that any information you channel may be in regards to practical matters you have in your mind. If you need answers, strive to calm your mind so you may hear that inner voice. Sometimes we are too distracted to hear the messages. If we are to recalibrate ourselves today, certainly this must mean we need to check our intuition. Channeling is great and gives us answers, but too much downloading and our cup runneth over, which is very draining and confusing. Alternatively, ignoring our gut instincts always leads to making bad choices. Strive today to listen to your inner voice, but don't overdo it. The guide for today is Yellow Human as well, a double helping of psychic activity. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Rhythmic Human, 6 Abe, Keen 32, 19th of June 2022. Influence of Divine Wisdom, 19/6/2022 equal 19/6/6 equal 10/6/6 equal 112 equal 13 equal 4. Day codes 19 Prince of Heaven, Fulfillment, Honor, Happiness. 10 Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1 New Beginnings, Leader, Original. 4 Foundation, Form, Structure, Earth, Angelic, Stability. Month Year codes 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 12 Acquiring Strength, Wisdom. 3 Holy Triad, Joy, Creativity, Divine. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 32 equal 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change. 19 1 Beginnings, 9 Endings, Alpha Omega. A beautiful heavenly day to align your free will to that of divine will, to bring forth healing, balance, and liberation in your life. Tone of creation, rhythmic, tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts, and what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Day 6 in the blue hand wave spell of accomplishing healing on all levels through accessing greater knowledge and skills. The 6th day is filled with organizing our physical reality to bring forth equality and balance. The codes are emphasizing balance and becoming whole again, especially relating to our physical bodies. Rhythmic is also the feng shui tone, which encourages you to clear your space in order to effect greater healing in your personal sanctuary. Bring in more plants, aromas, candles, essential oils, incense, and beautiful objects and pictures. Use more motivational pictures and affirmations, natural materials, vibrant colors, flowers, and the elements and sounds of nature to bring more calm and harmony to your mind, body, and soul for complete rejuvenation. The blue hand seals the store of accomplishment, bringing forth completion. We can seek guidance today that will resolve any lingering issues that have burdened us in relation to our healing and coming back to wholeness through our divine self. Step up and volunteer to become a divine messenger and partner of spirit today. God's army is always in need of more human angels to do his work on earth. Today's question is, what wiser choices can you make through divine guidance to bring about greater healing to your body and others, to restore balance in your life and our world? Divine blessings for miraculous healing accomplishments today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 32, Yellow Rhythmic Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to influence. Balancing wisdom, I seal the process of free will. With a rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us and help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a monthly pledge on Patreon at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Brother of the Light, Adam Brennan, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brother of the Light. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in this work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Invocation to the golden flame of illumination. Glorious golden flame of illumination from the heart of God in the great central sun, I invoke the presence of beloved God and Goddess Meru into my heart, mind, and soul. I ask you to flood my being with the precious oils of illumination, poured over me in limitless radiance to transform all that is less than the divine perfection in my consciousness. O flame of light, so bright and radiant, O flame of God, so wondrous to behold, ceaseless fountains of wisdom flowing, bring me back home to the heart of the sun. Come now with the fullness of thy power. Take my hand and open my eyes, flooding my life with thy wonders. Blaze illumination flame through me. O flame of love, so wondrous to behold, expand thy golden light through me today. Bless, heal, illumine, and seal me, and all mankind, now and forever, in the light of God that never fails. Therefore I choose to walk with God through the fires of love from my heart. I am that God in manifestation, and I acknowledge the mighty river of radiant golden light of illumination flowing through me. I am this river of light, and I am this river of golden peace, now and forever. I now intend that my entire consciousness, being, and world be swallowed up in light and bathed in the arms of love. This world that I live in is full of light, full of love, and the victory is assured. My own victory is assured because I am a divine love illumination ray, sending forth balms of divine healing to every part of myself and to every man, woman, and child of this planet. From Telos, Book 3 by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful week ahead and most powerful, blessed solstice this Tuesday. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.